I was worried there that the camera wasn't going to work. Hello everyone. Welcome to the Bioshock Infinite Burial at Sea stream. Oh god, I'm going to try not be snarky about this. I really am. Let's see. First of all, I actually don't have to squat that much for chat because you know it's here now. So woohoo! No more Seki. Seki? What? I see you're already using your unique emoji there, Zero. Hope you enjoy it and welcome. Let's see, Cos Reverend, best game you've played to date? That's fair. Personally, not as much of a fan of it. I'm still preferring Bioshock 1 and 2, but yeah, it's still good. DJ Fim. No, not Fim. No. Go, you hate being sick? I'm right with you there. Oh, I've been sick all day. Zero gives chicken noodle soup. Ooh. Zero, do not do the money thing. Yeah, she has what she wanted for now. She's got the rainbow bit badge. She'll become the 5k bit badge later. You have the next badge in 5k. No, because the next one is 10k. No, Zero. No. I haven't even got an emote for the 5k bit badge yet. Because for some weird reason, I guess it's against Twitch's services for me to put cleavage on as a emote. So I'm going to have to do something kind of clever to do Boob Canyon. We'll see. And hello, Mock. Welcome. And hello, Callie, hiding in the magic bush. That's so wrong. Oh, gives me chicken noodle soup as well. Thank you, Zero. DJ, so my brain. Remember, kids, zombies are more scared of you than you are of them. Zombies don't experience fear. All they know is eat. Imagine they're just scared of you, that's why they attack. No, it's not. All they know is their primal instincts. To feed. That's why you make it not obvious. Yeah, I was thinking of just basically doing an actual rock canyon, and it just kind of also happens to look like cleavage. Yeah. Well, yeah, jump into this because, well, it's a thing. Hey, that was a really nice seamless transition. To a loading screen. Oh. Well, oh dear. I'm just gonna have to. Oh, and now we're up. I was taking that time to get all my stuff, all my windows up. Oh, thank you, game. Make them, God bless.
Seem to be some supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
It's Booker.
Oh.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Oh yeah, I forget we have to relive that
Too
bit.
comfortable. Keep your eyes open.
Crap! It would be funny though. It would be weird. It would be weird. Pick up money. Hello, Mal. You require additional pylons. I think we all require additional pylons at this point. Zero, you could just do a dragon with tits and zoom in on the scaly tits so Twitch can't clearly tell they're tits. I mean, that's also an idea. I think if I ask Emoto to design that for me, though, she might scream at me. We'll see. We'll see what I can do about that. Not saying not enough minerals. Oh, you also said the other thing I was going to say. Zero, I've never said tits so many times in one sentence before. I think you would have been if you've been watching more Code Vein streams. Because, oh, tits, tits, tits. We require more Vespene gas. That was the thing I was going to say, Mock. When I saw about minerals, I was going to say about Vespene gas. Okay. Hi, Dresden came to watch. And your spacebar is not working. But hello, Katie. And hello, Dresden, you chonk. Chunky boy, yep. I mean, you are a dragon and you play a game in which a chick has giant tits. Yep. Whereas Code Vein, everyone had giant tits. And they had their own physics. Like, holy crap, Coco. She did a 45-degree turn, and my good god, the bounce physics on that. Oh yeah, it's a Santa Clara movie. Did you require food though your parents were asleep? Ah, that sucks. I think they've eaten. Zero represents both those things. Yeah. Oh, Mark, or we can have Vicar Amelia's tits. Hey, hey, hey now. No messing with my waifu. DJ, what the fuck? Sander Cohen. Sander Cohen's art style. Zero's alternate suggestion. Smeagol tits. Well, there was a phrase I never thought I'd ever say in my entire life. Nor a mental image I would have to conjure. Thank you, Zero. I think. I'm not so sure if I should be thanking you or not. Mock saying, oh god, why Zero? Because it's Zero. Anyone else notice that, you know, the viewer like was there and the camera panned in there? That's not how eyes work. It gets worse. Zero just said, motorboat the Smeagol tits. Oh, that's worrying. That's a really worrying mental image, and you know, audible mental image too, because I just had the envision of the motorboat noise in Smeagol speak. You could put a little bitty motorboat tattoo in between them. You don't view through your nose? No, I think that's this like. I think I'm viewing through my forehead. I thought you were going to say motorboat Smeagol's cheeks. I mean, yes, just, you know, the chesticle cheeks. I have not even been streaming for 10 minutes and we're already on talk about weird tits. I shouldn't expect anything different. But at the same time, what on earth? Oh yeah, I forgot that the plasmids don't work in this the way that they should. Because Irrational Games were a bunch of idiots. Oh my god. Oh, DJ. You want to see my titty? My milk bags? Yes, precious. Everyone wants to see the Smeagol titties. Yes. Oh. I'm done now. I'm done. I have no more dignity left. I'm done. DJ no, DJ yes, apparently.
Look up there. Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
Like, I don't know, maybe this game's equivalent of a skyhook. Because, yeah, they're just going to completely keep every single mechanic from Bioshock Infinite and just rename it and retexture it. Because lazy developers. Will I do a Gollum voice for double Smeagol voice points? Unlikely. Mostly because I can't really do Gollum voice properly without consciously probably blowing this mic out, because it requires me to be a bit louder and a bit more
Could be him.
A skyhook.
Skyhook? You mean the air grabber?
Yeah.
Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
And also, I don't think my voice would handle doing Gollum voice at this point. Moxam has an image of Smeagol being a MILF. That's on you, my friend. That is entirely on you.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt! Someone's coming!
Come back! I want the prostitute! Got no character!
You still only got yourself to blame for that
Got
one.
the grabber unjammed.
Oh.
Hey up!
He's
DeWitt.
just gone.
Look.
DJ's dying. Just try not to wake people up. It happens.
Housewares.
So I held look. I look over
Find
there,
Sally.
but yet they really want me to look over there.
Trams between the 3 buildings. We'll need
So
to
well
avail ourselves
designed.
of that.
Assuming it's
They're
still
also fair.
works.
It's like
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt.
I could possibly occasionally do a
Situations
golem,
like
but
this.
yeah. Smeagol golem strutting past all the hobbits, hips wiggling. The sun is strutting, the Halton. That's a freebie for you. Mock mine's gone to the wayside. No, thanks to you, Zero. You're entirely welcome. This is what Zero does. Zero projects filth and generosity. Join me in my state in hell.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's
Have
a
a lake
rather
of
large
firefront
gap.
property.
Life I had before sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure. Damn.
You look a mess, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for
Zero occasion
Splicers.
lose for me for G.
Here, little birdies. Eat it up. Well, it's good for you, you know. I've never heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
Yes, it's poison. Dresden's making biscuits and purring. As Dresden does. Lady,
Master of none. Jack of all trades. Master of none.
though you're not okay, so there's a few things here, lady. 1, that's not seeds, that's confetti. 2, they're not birds, they're rats. 3,
Yep.
they're dead.
Let's keep everything in order, shall we?
And DJ said about Smeagol twerking. Wow. What a thing for Zero to miss.
My own home! My own home!
I forgot this game is really stingy with ammo. Well, this DLC, sorry. Really? Of all times for there not to be decent collision in this game. Oh. Soon he says that quote in her life.
Well,
Oh.
there's the tram.
That Splicer had no problem freezing a path for himself before.
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same for us.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
Okay.
Mr. DeWitt, look. An ice rink.
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Zero. Okay. Gollum in hooker boots strutting past the hobbits and starting to twerk doing the milkshake song.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that. Have matters
More.
progressed?
Hang on, is this still base game or DLC?
Turn this with a rake pick.
We're in Rapture.
Done.
It's DLC.
Where'd you learn that?
It's very,
That's
let's see.
something I picked up a long time ago.
Not what I was aiming at, but sure. I'll take searching a box and finding a necklace when I was looking at a cash register.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Says very, let's see DLC. Yes. It's the only DLC there is. Wow, there's Clash in the Clouds for that shit. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Mark. Zero, thank you very much for the contribution to the Smeal stream challenge. Because apparently I can't spell.
Just say something for Mother.
Really hate the way these plasmids work. Sorry, visions, because they're not plasmids.
Nobody will take you away from me.
I just saw that, DJ. I'm set to loot all these people. My milkshake brings all the boys to loud and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to charge precious. And it's not cheap. There you go. So I told you me how to smell Smeagol's cheeks. God. This is gonna be awful. I'm gonna need this inane bullshit from chat to be able to get through this. DJ, for the fuck, stop it. No, unless you fuck me out. Serious thoughts go out my nose. I didn't realise it was a Smeagol point comment. It was glorious. You're very much welcome. You know what? Fuck it. Use your plasmid to kill an enemy, returns to Maeve. Might as well. Gollum has fallen to such a new low. Or risen, as have the hobbits. Ah, yes, the filthy-minded hobbitses. What on earth was that glitchy shadow?
Said he'd call.
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure.
Mine.
I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days. Big rush. Everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. Haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here.
Zero, hobbits are big on eating after all. Meal stream sounds like their gig. It does. And yeah, is it a meal with entertainment? Because, you know, it wouldn't be a Smeal without a Smeagol twerking.
You there? Let's solve this. Eyeball to
Now you want to art on that? Oh god, go for it, DJ. Mark, I'd like to say in this man, it's your class later. Yep, have fun at class. Mark, thank you very much for coming on as long as you did. I'll see you again soon.
I found ammo! Wait, catch!
Well, that did it. Do have fun at class. Feel free to occasionally giggle for no reason. It unsettles people. Online class. Online class is even worse. It's even better for that kind of thing. First points if you just go and go Gollum's tits. Yeah, but Zoom. Use Google Meet. Ah, yes. The other way that your data gets stolen
Look up there.
and privacy is invaded.
Go on without me.
Zoom took a lot of data in comparison. Whereas Google Meet just, you know, takes your actual personal data. Google Meet. I recommend you do not Google Meet. See you graded, see you Mock. Have fun in class and, you know, don't try to think too much about Smeagol's twerking milkshake. I can't believe I've said that. I really can't. I can't believe that I've said that so many times already. Google Meet spin. Only if it's set to you spin me round like a record. Weapon damage increased while players aiming using sights and after successive kill. Nice. How's did Mock say unless you fuck me, eh? Yep, he did. Ah, yes. Have the Bioshock turrets, but, you know, don't have the one mechanic which was really good with them, which, you know, electrocute and hack them. Yeah. Almost like they want to take away all the fun that was in Bioshock 1 and 2 with this game.
What's happened to these people? They don't even seem sane.
Nothing beats your first splice. From there, it's all downhill. The frozen frosties, the jockeys who'll hand you 1,000 volts as soon as they look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They will be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. And once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam, they cut a less sympathetic figure.
This airlock is taking a very, very long time to cycle. It's almost as if it's acting as a hidden loading screen that's not that hidden. And here I was saying that I wasn't going to be too snarky about this game. I am really not living up to that. Oh.
Short-circuited. Probably be able to pop it open with
A
it.
jolt of shock jockey?
You familiar with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
Oh, of course they call it shock jockey, and you know, not what Rapture actually called it, electro bolt. Let's get this. This is making me so salty. Is there a snark way we've been touching me with column smut after all? True. Oh. They just couldn't be bothered to rename their assets. They just went for, you know, just pulling the assets over into this and then slapping the Bioshock treatment on them. So, then putting Bioshock Infinite into Rapture to try and appease fans who didn't like Infinite. Yeah, good aim, but man did it go badly. Alright, okay, fine.
Did you hear that?
Looks like the plasma.
What's that?
I'm sure we'll find something.
Well, there's just a few of them. I am nearly dead. I have no Eve. I have no ammo.
So good. That's all I've got.
I'm dead.
Get up.
So also we discounted the Shadow of War game with the sexy spider lady whose name escapes me, Shelob.
Thanks.
And it can only know the first one from Dark Souls, and I know that ain't her.
This house.
Lord of the Rings Giant Spiders made working. Oh, thank fuck, give me a new gun for once. Oh, good. Yeah, you're thinking of Shelob from Lord of the Rings and Quellarg from Dark Souls. Callie, it's still one of your absolute favourites. Oh, I know. Like, Infinite's okay. Them trying to perform fan service by jamming Infinite into Rapture and not even bothering to redo the assets properly, that bothers me.
Okay.
DJ, shock jockey, more than you'll ever know, also you're letting your kinks out. Yeah.
I school him at home. Only way to keep him away from bad influences.
Why they had to make a sex up in the game though? I don't know. Fan service. Its entire DLC is fan service.
Hear that?
Or attempted fan service anyway. Yes, and you gotta love it, Shock Jockey. The thing that was previously a plasmid, an injectable, is now just a drink because, again, Bioshock Infinite. rewrote so many rules that they actually put them into Rapture to try and make sure that Bioshock 1 and 2 don't exist as far as they're concerned. And back in Bronco. They are just... oh, God. Okay, this is loud.
Not everybody.
Bear with me 1 second.
I'm a real quick. Reloader. You'll see.
Maybe they're afraid that injecting would promote illegal drug use. Yeah, possibly, but at the same time, it's like, but there was a thing in Bioshock 1 and 2. I don't know. And even then, it was only once. It was only the once that it happens. Pick up Shock Jockey. Oh, look. Somehow, all these massive bottles have been emptied and gotten and thrown away, and there's just this one on a plinth that's not been touched. I'm so salty about this game. It's mostly the DLC. It's mostly this DLC that makes me really salty. Because they took everything I loved about the Bioshock series and really, really destroyed it.
Why did Ryan lock up all of Fontaine's followers in a department?
He needed somewhere to put Fontaine's buttman. Why not shut down the competition in the bargain?
But I thought Andrew Ryan was all about free markets and open competition.
All those ideas lose their luster when the quarterly earnings come in and you find the other guys eating your lunch. Either way, Fontaine's dead.
Yeah, except he ain't, though. Oh, God. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl. Shake it. Shake it for me. That's how Precious does it. Zero. Look, this is definitely the one you need to get. In case you would have missed it, it's the one all alone up here. No closer to the centre. Look, it's on a big platform and all lifted up. Did you miss it? It's huge. And it's even got the hand asset from Bioshock Infinite. It's like, that's not what Electrobolt looks like. It really isn't. Stop this. DJ really needs to stop. Yes, yes you do.
It's freezing in here.
Something tells me all that cold isn't just coming from the
Wait
ice.
until the Smeagol stream for that. I'm sorry, did they forget what a lightning bolt asset sounds like? Attaching it to pneumo lines and freight hooks provides a chance of a winter shield increased damage for 5 seconds. It's a bit shite.
Frank Fontaine called me the other day. Me, Ray Lorton. Says trouble's coming and he's passing out special plasmids to all his best guys. I mean, it's an honor, but man, I started getting these shingles all over. Skin's discolored. Like when a guy's about to lose a limb, you know? And I can't seem to pile on enough clothes. I hate to ask, but is this happening to everybody?
Ice skate rental. Yes, give me your finest pair of ice skates. Well, at the very least, they made it so you can carry more than 2 weapons. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. Oh. Zero Christmas music hisses. I am well up there with you. Christmas is one of my most hated times of year. It really is. Excuse me.
Nobody gets even a sip unless I say so. You got it? Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man.
God,
Wait.
so bad.
Wait, can you hear me?
Why is that? Because it's all about commercialism, and it's all around about the thing of like, oh yes, spend money on other people. You don't have money to spend on other people? Oh, you're an awful person. And hello, Sam, by the way. So, but I can't hear this specific song, not hear the finish of third version. Did you fuck Christmas? Yep, kill Christmas like it's food. Okay. You mean like any other holiday nowadays?
Okay. I'm here.
No, not really. I don't see people, saying that you have to exchange Halloween gifts, for example.
Don't skimp on the cocktail. You hear me, Phil?
Yes, also exactly change how certain guns work in the game. Yeah, that's a real great idea. Make the carbine a marksman type weapon, work as a semi-automatic. Not semi-automatic, burst fire. Yeah. Halloween is a superior holiday, even if it's all sweet. Halloween makes you sad though. Oh, excuse me. Halloween's a very mixed one for me. But out of all of them, yeah, I'd say that Halloween's probably my favourite one. Mostly because of all the spookiness. So when you were little, back in the day, music for it would start like days in advance. Yeah. So Halloween's all about buying candy and giving it and buying costumes to wear once. Nah, you can get through it without that. Because, a lot of people take Halloween just see it as, spookiness, pumpkins and witches and all that kind of thing. But around Christmas? Nah, Christmas has got to be you spend money and you give gifts to people. That's why Christmas is in shops for
Crack this one open.
Looks simple enough.
for months and months in advance.
All done.
And several Christmas sales going on as well. Oh, what a surprise!
Damn it, that son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man.
So now you're lucky to get half a day of music for it.
I
Yep.
think I can help.
DJ, death count? No.
What was that?
It's a.
It's not a game. It's not a game I'm counting deaths for because I don't care about it.
They bring in things that might exist, but don't.
Well, shut up with the exposition. Let me just get
What's
it.
it called?
Terror.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
Oh, great! Now it actually lets me pick it up. Fuck's sake. And apart from this year, trick-or-treating has become like a 2-hour ordeal. I never did it. I never went trick-or-treating, and I don't indulge trick-or-treaters either. So I've it's not no shit. Yeah, another part of Halloween I don't deal with. So just don't have your porch light on, they won't think you're home to trick-or-treat from. Yeah. The porch light thing is not so much over here, because we don't generally have porch lights. It's basically, just try to make the entire house look like there's no one at home. Or, everyone's asleep. And they generally will leave you alone. You'll still get some kids who are, opportunistic and hope that they might, you might be answering the door. But, they generally leave you alone. Now, so that would work if you didn't live in an apartment building that had them on by default. Yeah, that's another issue. Did you like Easter a bit because it's your birthday, that you like it to be done and over? I don't even like Easter. I really don't. Heavy religious connotations, when, me being brought up somewhere where religion was being forced down my throat at every opportunity despite me being agnostic. If anything, it just made me be even more agnostic. I just hear a splicer. Oh, no, maybe not.
You can't judge a man only by his bookings.
Well, I can hear that now. So I loved it when I was 6 and I got Checker Box and it was right on Halloween. Since I couldn't go out with the other kids, Mum and grandparents set up a living room with a bit of candy each. Aww. And let me go around trick-or-treating between them until the candy was all gathered in my little basket.
Alright.
That's
I
adorable.
know you're the client and all, but I've gone about far enough without a few answers.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
And why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the bathysphere's back that way.
Zero and I love the dressing up the decorations season. It's just a nice, enjoyable holiday all around. It's focused mostly on fun, Halloween.
Do it! Now!
There.
Yeah, it used to be a sign saying I'm not doing it, that's a live stream. Yeah, that's derived from America. So it was near the first thing you did at Full Festival at school. Yep, Halloween's a special place in your heart. That's completely fair. I have much more positive memories and thoughts attached to Halloween than I do pretty much any other holiday. But even though Halloween has the negativity of, you know, having to deal with trick-or-treaters, I was like, no, people, bleh. Forced interactions, no. As the religious, may I introduce you to mine, Wagyu-sama. What? Fair. Okay, Kelly. Good night, sleep well. Love you, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Welcome to the Circus of Value. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
As I have only good memory of Christmas is your dad making fudge. To be fair, that's a really good memory. Zero says it's the cult of Wagyu. Steak. Steak. Steak is the god you worship, and it shall have priestesses who divine the future by means of using the bones of pregnant cows they have recently died. Fair. And Halloween sometimes, but it's common. People egging your house. I've never ever seen that as being a massively common thing. Not from my personal experience. But, you know, that's why it's personal experience, because it's not the same for everyone. So the priestesses may only use their craft and perform their duties after being bathed in steak blood to repent and purify themselves of any vegetables they consumed recently. Not coming. Right, not coming.
I'm a legend, you hear? A legend!
Are you? You are just stood there. Vegetarians are considered atheists and vegans are agnostic because they don't even believe in the fish gods. I mean, to be fair, nor do vegetarians. Pescatarians, yes, they believe in the fish god. But, you know, that's because they've weighed the scales and they have a fish to continue further. I forgot they made this game hard, this DLC harder than the main game. Zero on the first full moon of spring, the fertility rites shall be performed. The priestesses shall anoint the participants of the mass orgy with steak blood in the sign of the bullhorns on the forehead, and then the orgy starts. I've chant of, may our women bear healthy calves this spring. And of course, that says any religion that has orgies is good in their books. I knew that could be coming. DJ wants an unjoke. What do you get if you cross a sheep with a cat? Nothing, they wouldn't breed. Zero and our hymn before services, Billy Idol's Rebel Yell. Yes! And as follows with a rebel yell, she cried moo moo moo! Oh, wow! Oh, would you call a cow with no legs? That one I don't know. Pitiful, it's in pain, you cruel person. Ho ho ho! Zero, you need to really push this religion. I'm fairly certain that Zero pushes this religion about as enthusiastically as she pushes her donut bottle idea.
If Sally's not your daughter, what's she to? Why risk life and limb?
It's part of the job.
You owe me no explanation.
She's just another orphan. After Fontaine went down, City was lousy with him.
And?
I don't know. You have a reason for every stupid thing you've ever done? She started showing up, looking peaked.
Technically, that joke goes ground beef. Oh, of course, yeah.
How did you lose her?
It's none of your business.
But yeah, I like the unjoked version of that as well. I really do. Go towards the way forwards. Because the one that was going to be enemy at first. Skookum's live? Yes, she is. Sorry, they are. They were live earlier playing Ghost of Tsushima. They're now live playing Dream Daddy. So if people fancy watching Dream Daddy being played and being narrated by one of my chosen siblings and their husband, then yeah, feel free to go see. I'm playing Ghost. Oh! Well, they were playing Ghost of Tsushima earlier. I think they might have changed over now. Kills give a small amount of health, and executions give a large amount of health. I might as well do that. Yes, if people do fancy checking them out, I do heavily recommend. It is Dream Daddy, yeah. Visual novel / dating simulator, I believe? Don't actually know. It was Ghost when he came to my streaming channel and being hosted. Yep, I've got them on auto host. Sounds like a weird take on Freddy Krueger. Dude, I love me a chance to date Markiplier. What? Dream Daddy is made by Game Grumps. Never seen the Game Grumps. I really haven't. My knowledge of unpopular YouTubers is very, very limited.
Doesn't sit right.
Yes?
Wouldn't peg you as the Rapture type. Not even a little.
If you mean I have no interest in joining the Andrew Ryan book club, you'd be right. Just another set of fanatics with a different set of books.
She's not wrong.
I gamble.
What?
You asked me how I lost Sally. I gamble. Took her somewhere a kid's got no business being. I was winning. In a place like that, you don't let a kid out of your sight.
But you did.
Yeah, and here we are. But the million-dollar question is, what's she to you?
I have an interest in reuniting you with her. Isn't that reason enough?
Oh, Elizabeth the snarky.
Let's hope Cohen was on the level.
Zav, you
when
want
he
to
said
bang
this
her?
is where we find stuff.
I'm not
Only
surprised.
imagine what they would do with a child in a place like this.
Cohen's halfway.
Like Zero said earlier, they
Without
sexed
putting a child
Elizabeth
in
up
prison
massively
would
in
be
this.
high art.
The sooner we find her, the better.
Like,
Come on out of there! Papa's got all
like to the point where I don't even know if it's the same voice actress. It probably is, but it sounds quite distinctly different.
Come out of there!
I can't see her.
What are you doing?
This is a schematic for the venting system. It shows there are more vents like this one in electronics, the bistro, returns, the book department, and the appliance show floor.
So?
If she's in there, there are only 6 vents she can come out of. Now there are 5. All these vents are connected to the central heating unit. If we close them off and turn the heat up, she'll be forced out through the central exhaust. The only exit.
You want to burn her alive?
No, we just make it hot enough to flush her out.
Can't do that.
Look, either we find her, or one of those splicers will.
All right. Where are the other vents?
Up ahead.
So that's actually snark mid-coitus would be hot and funny at the same time. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong. That was grisly. Drowned in a bowl of cereal. I mean, you'd have to be already unconscious for that to actually work.
Seems easy enough.
The Dream fan base is still really toxic. Like someone made all the daddies into mummy fan base attack the artist so much that she had to say sorry, and one of the game grumps, I forgot who, had to tell them to stop now. Jesus. But you know,
Come on, love.
there is a
Oh, Mickey
huge
just
wow.
wants to give you a little squeeze.
To be fair, pretty much every single game has a toxic fan base.
Uncle now, do you?
Zav believes it is the same actress. Alright. Oh yes, so yes, date Markiplier, there's a guy in there that's a lot like him. Wow. It's Courtney Draper. Okay, cool. I know, she just
Welcome to the circus. Hey, I've got a family to feed.
what was that, 4? Oh, I haven't got a shotgun yet.
To the circus. Come back when you get some money, buddy.
There's another vent.
Stop standing in my way so I can actually do something about it. Oh, I really dislike the way the carbine is in this. Most phantom bases tend to be toxic. Yep, in one manner or other. It's very true. It's not to say that everyone who's a fan of them is toxic, but the fandoms themselves as a whole, yeah.
Two down. Where to now?
Oh, excuse me.
Oven of the future, huh? Yeah, that kid got hold of that damn radar range last night. Started trying it out on everything. Apples, marshmallows, spoons. Had himself a fine time until our Pekingese stepped in the way. And for some reason, I'm the one in touch with the wife. Well, I locked the damn thing up. Oh, So don't forget the code. It's 3958.
Teacher says it's so bad she was getting death threats, and yes, Twitter knows I didn't do anything. I'm not surprised. That's why I think Game Grumps doesn't really want to be part of the fanbase they made. Yeah, I'm not surprised about any of that. Zav, you're the only one that doesn't look the way the guns look when upgraded. In this, I think the guns look awful. They basically,
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
Got no heart?
They basically took all the guns with this and made them very bling-like. I was like, that's really not how they should be. Yeah, overall they tend to fight each other a lot about what is acceptable and isn't for characters. Jesus, it's bonkers. Even creators are anti-exempt for items. That's true. That's very true.
Those lock-picking skills to work.
So I avoid Twitter like the plague. I'm not even pissed on it if it's on fire. I literally use Twitter to announce streams. That's it. So like people that one company, can't remember which or what over what exactly, in Japan, where fans were pissed about something not getting someone not getting with a character they wanted to and end up with. Creator end up with death threats, etc. How the fuck dare you over a cartoon? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about there, Zero. I forget the name of the studio and the situation, but yeah, I know that one.
Phenomena presents is odd shimmer.
Halfway there.
What? Men in strange hats. Women in larger dresses. Buildings that float.
Use psychological evaluation if you think a cartoon character is worth more than the real life of the person who made them. Yep, you really do.
What was it Einstein said? The only reason for time is so not everything happen at once.
Lots to do, and little time to do it.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they're immune to the session. Okay, liquor in a safe, either protective of the alcohol or trying to avoid drinking it. Or possibly both. Don't let the bastards see you sweat. A Fontaine Press book. Okay. I love the fact that the reload animation is to the point where I have one bullet in reserve. All of them pop out with the hand cannon, and a full magazine gets put in. It's like, there's only one of those that's actually live. You know, that's a Russian roulette situation. Zero, but sweat gets some people off. I mean, you're not wrong.
Sure thing.
Go on, samurai. So you're being attacked, and your instinct is to run away from what's attacking you.
Great!
You know, I kind of summoned you in order to actually draw their fire and kill the turret for me, but no! That level of AI would be way too advanced for this game. Zav, Mount, do you think we can talk to Tennis cosplaying as Elizabeth? Possible. I know Callie's done it. So yeah. So the one guy doesn't do that. You put in 1, 2, or 3 if you only need 1, 2, or 3, or full clip, or whatever it's called for rifles, hunting guns. If you need a full one, they're amazing about that. It's those little details like that I really admire in shooting games. Like, you know, it's a shooting game. It's about guns. You'd think they put a huge amount of effort into making the guns look and feel a bit more realistic and a bit more impactful, but no. Details like that just really tend to, I don't know, irk me. And of course, you know, you get the Tom Clancy games that go over the top. Like the Division 2, for example. You have your rifle. I have my rifle in it, and it has 10 shots in. It has 10 shots in it. If I reload whilst it's got those 10 shots in it, I get the next one in the clip because, you know, I have a magazine of 10. Put it in, chamber round. Take the magazine out, put a fresh one in. 11. Love that. Love that little detail. That's it. It's a good game. If you're talking about the long dark, I don't know personally. If you're talking about Division 2, yes.
Done.
Oh, and they're changing up the Halloween events here. Ooh.
Baby, you want some chocolate?
That just sounded weird.
I've always been there.
That's all I
So instead of surviving 3 nights, they're doing something for a while where you're being hunted by an unseen entity that makes sound, has music that starts up, and can get you through the walls. Ooh. That's a nice little chase.
Can you get this open?
Child's play.
Isn't everything just one?
Got it.
The food, the band.
After 30 real-world minutes, the toxic fog starts rolling in, which makes the area impassable. So you have to manage resources, time, and routes carefully. Oh.
I tried so hard to reduce to fit into this gallon.
And Zev says, go see Jason. Sounds like it, yes. If you participate, you get to unlock a custom mode, Endless Night, which I wager is what it sounds like, more or less a permanent version of the usual Halloween event.
What was her name?
That's cool.
And
That's
I said
that'd be
to
awesome.
myself,
She was dangerous. Just insane.
Next time, I'll be sure to ask.
Stark. Just know my Fools and Bears will still be around. See, that just makes me think of, you know, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
every thought I've ever had is from my soul. Every gulp of air I've ever taken.
But have a 50% chance to do fire, electrical, or ice damage. Nah, I will use one pellet you got up.
Franklin. Franklin!
Franklin!
Why can't Franklin read quietly in a corner like I did as a child? Careless. Not a single thought to where an accident might leave us.
Texting you minutes, see if you had Dorothy was a
Dr.
furry.
Rhythm
I
prescribed
was
a
just thinking that.
plasmid.
I was just thinking, you know, like, what if the oh my part was, you know, George Takei's sort of oh my? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh
I've had my
my.
misgivings, but I let my guard
Martha and
down
Liza
for
missing.
a second.
And there you go, Zero.
Franklin
Yes.
himself killed.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Or, you know, to preempt what I'm guessing is going to be coming soon. Lions and tigers and bears, precious. Oh wow. He just sounds like a bitch. She does.
Need this?
Much obliged.
So I got thrown a healing kit and it did shit all because I still died. So it's okay if he was a furry. Yeah. Zero like the little giggle. I'm proud of the Smeagol giggle.
I don't like that one's face.
Well, tough, you're dead. I don't like that one's face. Tough. Okay, so there's that one there. That's oh, we still got one here. appliances. How the F do we get there?
What's that now?
Oh, sorry.
I made you a solid offer. Wait. My own home. My own home. Don't give up on yourself.
Still looking! I've got ammo! Mr. DeWitt, catch!
Oh god. Are these my boobs? My massive fucking titties? My super stuff up milkers? My bonkers, honkers, donkers, wonkers? Smeagol's massive the honka gabonk hog hokaloos. That's all your points. You'll learn more, don't you worry, DJ. I incorporated zeros in there because it was just too funny to let it on its own.
Hear that?
Sally? Sally, it's me, Booker. Now, you come out now. Sally? Dear, do you hear me? It's me, Booker. Now listen, dear. You come out right now.
Mr. DeWitt, she's not coming. Now let's get the rest of these vents sealed. It's the only way.
What if you'd stop? Get out of my way there, Elizabeth.
There should be one more.
Welcome to the circus of value.
I have shotgun ammo. I have no shotgun.
Hey, I've got a family to feed.
Want to take a look at this?
On it. Done.
Zero. She loves got big tits. I mean some serious honkers. A real set of badonkers. Packing some Debon honkers. Massive honker bunkaloos. Big old ton honker goombers. What happens next? Gollum shows up with even bigger honker gonkers. Humongous Hunga the Mogo Honono Logo Noganos. What even? So I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know either. What the fuck?
I am selling a man the right to feel like a man.
Hang on. Screw it.
His family is taken care of.
Did they say you can't say the last word? He kept tripping over it. God knows how to do in the audio did it. I have no idea. And yes, I did try it all. I will try and pronounce anything that I see that unless it's too obscure or could be offensive if I mispronounce it. At which case I'll just go nah. Oh look, I have no ammo. God. No idea what they're supposed to expect me to do against this. Oh. And that sounds glitched. That was almost a Wilhelm scream. Now sells weapons. Oh, and mods. Doesn't sell weapons, it just sells mods and ammo. There we go.
Oh, sorry, honey. I have been in the weeds this entire shift. Oh, that's just terrific. Oh, two of you. Oh, and a
Elizabeth.
no less. Now you be sure to bring me some pictures of you in the gown.
Slow cook mod. Red slow cock mod.
Oh, would you like to hear?
Rip Sandy. Who needs Sandy? I hate the carbine in this. I really do. In the weeds. I have no idea. I do not know what they were thinking with this DLC. They've ruined pretty much everything that was in Rapture. Everything that was good about Bioshock 1, and even stuff that was good about Bioshock Infinite, they just completely ruined it in this. That's such a derpy gun, it really is. Like, yes, I have a carbine rifle. It is made for being a marksman, you know, very precision shooting. What does it do? It does a 3-round burst that has recoil. I have to aim for their arse if I want to be able to kill them. And now I finally get a shotgun. Took long enough.
What is that thing in there?
It's a radar range. We could figure out if the thing's designed to cook a turkey or a splicer.
Damn door's got a key code lock. No way to get in without knowing what it is.
Yeah, but I know what it is. 3958. More 42 more points. Until what, Zero?
I'll be late again, but I'm a mess.
Come on out where a fella can see you. Still
Yeah. Look up. Never mind. No, I have it in my my logs. But thank you for offering, Zav.
All I could think was, there are millions of bacteria in each drop of saliva. Did he brush his teeth? What if he touched a doorknob and then put his fingers to his lips? I waited weeks for that kiss. And ruined.
Oh, thoughts of a germaphobe there. A fine red mist. Yep.
It's the last one.
Where's the exhaust?
In the toy department.
Yep. Toys. We're going to go and get some toys. We're going with Elizabeth to go and get some toys. This gun makes the game fun. Increase damage. Yep. Slow cook. Also slows them down. I'll take that. Toys. My thoughts exactly, Zav. Appliances and toys. So, them taking all the injectables and going on a week-long binge with all their toys. And no need to worry about powering, because I've got Shock Jockey. Up for a little buzz? Well, keep it recharged. Okay.
Done.
I wonder what kind Elizabeth favours. Well, she's an innocent one, although, you know, she's read quite a lot. Like, you know, you'd be surprised at things I've read about from her own lips. And Zero says mixers. There you go then. Mixers. Zero learned about... I learned some weird sex toy tips from Unus Annus. I'm not surprised. Which is more, I'm not surprised that you know them, Zero, rather than, you know, where you learn them from. Like if you get bored and can't afford a lot, get a dildo and put a hole in the base, put on a mixer leg or drill and spin. Oh wow, that was the answer I was not expecting. Oh god. In the future, when we can travel around the solar system, I bet Uranus is going to have a lot of resorts relating to sex. Zero wants a motion to rename Venus penis. Yep. Yep. Yeah, go on the Milky Way galactic sex tour. You started at penis and end up at Uranus.
Do it.
We could market those tours easily. Oh. Shorty got a shorty. Last plus a nice bit of pump action. The Milky Way, yes, the Milky Way. I didn't even catch that the first time I said it. We can set up one of your brothels there. Yes. Oh yes, definitely. Oh wait, no. Oh man, that's stupid. So my radar range ammo was full, but that's only because I picked up 300 and didn't reload. I had to pick up the weapon, fully load it, and then pick it up so that, you know, it would register as me having the right amount of ammo. Who's broken that? So Milky Way would be a brothel for those that like lactating women. I mean, you're not wrong.
Locked from the other side. How the hell?
Look. I think I can squeeze through. Give me a boost.
Okay. Boost Elizabeth. Moo. It's almost as if I'm going to have to fend off some splicers. Zero has donuts made with breast milk. There you go.
What's taking so long?
I can't get the...
Come on!
I'm trying. Just give me a second. Do it.
Oh, always good how she manages to get the thing unlocked exactly after I've killed everything that's coming our way. Such a gentleman, not looking up her skirt. Yep. Hey, this part unrealistic as fuck. Milky Way, where is Creamy Way?
Speak for yourself.
Oh, Reverend. Bioshock 4, Little Brothers and Big Mamas. Ah! Yeah, I can see that. I mean, ammo fun. Yeah, it is actually full. I did. Secretly, she is the final boss who just keeps surviving. She's just trying to kill us every single time. But no. We just keep on going. Big Mama's throw shoes. Well, if they're wearing the sort of suits that Big Daddies wear, then jeez, those shoes are going to take you out.
Alright, let me go check the exhaust vent. No sign of her. Looks like we'll need to turn up the thermostat if we're gonna flush her out. It's over that way.
That's what's better for us. I love how she points over there, it's over that way. No, it's always over there. Oh.
We need to head for that thermostat. It's our only option.
I know, I'm looking at ammo. Jesus, Elizabeth. Really?
Thermostat's right there. Turn the heat up.
Not going to burn her.
It's the only way to bring her to us. If you won't do it, I will. Just give me the word.
DJ, oh god, my brain. Bioshock 2. What are you doing, Dad? What? Tell the fans to get the little girl out of the vent. Seems legit. I know, right?
Do you hear that? We need to get back to the exhaust before we lose the girl again.
Sally! Sally, come out! It isn't working.
I told you she's coming.
It isn't working. Turn it off.
If we turn it off, it's not gonna work.
We have to turn it off. We are hurting her. Sally! Sally?
You'll see the video of the young girl hitting an old man who's acting like a little virgin girl. No, no, don't do it. I'm a virgin.
Come on. I'm gonna get you out of here. Sally! Come out here right now.
Scotty in the oven.
Sally. No.
Big Daddy! Yep! Big Daddy fight now!
Take this! Sorry, that's all I've got.
It's old man Elizabeth's little girl. Joke on what you're going to set, bro. No idea. Oh wait, yeah. That weird genre of porn. Couldn't do anything about that. Not at all.
Wait, can you hear me?
Go ahead.
There you go.
Oh, of course you want to let me go and get some actual ammo. Excuse me, I'm... Okay, 4th time's a charm of me actually pressing the friggin' button. I'm about to die again. Oh my god, this is awful. I can't even fucking move. I'm dead. Again. Jesus, this is bad. I am running rapidly out of ammo for everything. Oh, good idea, sister. Ah. Fast over, got switch fire. Did she cook? Yes, she did. Tries to pull her out, and then this thing shows up. It's literally the only thing I've got left. I don't think it even hurts him. I'm out of ammo for everything now. Every single thing in the entire my arsenal, I don't have ammo for. There we go. Give me some bullets. That's right. Give me 36 bullets, but no, don't load the 36. No, load the 1. I'm about to die again.
Mr. DeWitt, you're hurt!
Oh, good. It took you long enough to give me that, didn't it?
That's it!
Oh, fucking hell at last.
Mr. DeWitt, the girl!
Sally!
And she said, no, she's not dead. Her face is all scarred now.
Mr. DeWitt,
It's okay, Sally.
is she?
Look at Sarah. She's come to see
Damn it.
you.
No, she's fine. Honestly, it's all good.
Do you want to go home? Don't fight, please. Don't. I'm here. I just want to take you home. I just want you.
You're
Stop
hurting
switch.
her!
Come with
She's
me.
not your child!
She is mine.
Let her go! Let her go!
She's mine. The air is closing. Shut it down. Shut down the machine.
You've got to pull her through!
Shut down the machine. No, she's not through. Shut it down.
Ouch.
I remember all of it. That poor child.
She wasn't yours, Comstock.
Oh, no.
I wasn't.
No.
Yet you had to have me, didn't you?
No, this isn't right.
Poor Anna.
The
Yeah.
guilt was too much.
You turn to us to solve your problem.
To provide a place to go where you might forget.
Where there never was an Anna in the first place.
Comstock was never one
DJ,
to
your
own
eyes,
to
I
his
know.
others, was he, brother?
Never comfortable with the choices he made.
Always seeking someone else's life to claim as his own.
Elizabeth. Child. I am so sorry.
Ending? Yep.
No, you're not. But you're about to be.
End of part 1. That's Burial at Sea part 1. Over and done. Oh, good. Ugh. One more. We've got one more DLC pack, and then that's it. Bioshock series is finished. Hey, look, final boss material. Yep. Well, what's next? Burial at Sea part 2. Oh, bollocks. I was actually giving me a full recap of Bioshock.
They told me, son, you were born to do great things. They were right.
Rip Booker, I know, right? Well, to be fair, Rip Comstock, but, you know, same person.
And I aim to keep you alive. Do you think that's a child down there? She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. It's Ryan! Goddamn Andrew Ryan! Head to
His guts were removed entirely. Yep.
Would you kindly find that? Would you kindly find that? Oh, would you kindly find? Would you kindly get this? Would you kindly head to Ryan's office and kill the son of a bitch?
Did that airplane crash? Or was it hijacked?
Still the best part of the whole Bioshock series.
There ain't no Atlas, kid.
Like, nothing in the entire game has delivered such a phenomenal gut-punching twist that still exists to this day and is still potent.
I called you back, showed you what you was, what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up.
That's the second best ending. Agreed, yeah.
You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance.
This is where they took the entire game mechanics and just really just turned everything on its head. And arguably, better game. Callie, oh, welcome back, Callie. Go ahead, it won't go away. I mean, welcome back to Bioshock Burial at Sea Part 2.
Elizabeth.
TJ, I'm happy they kept a good ending in Bioshock 1. Yep, Bioshock 1 and 2 were fantastic, and to be fair, Infinite was also good for what it was. It's just they really messed up the timeline with it. Oh, that's too loud. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, game. Really, thanks for that. Please tell me that... Jesus. That is actually keeping the audio settings from the last session. Jesus Christ. Bioshock 1 has the best ending. Agreed. Wholly agreed. Bioshock 1 was just an absolute masterpiece.
Yes?
Quel est votre nom?
Elizabeth.
Pour vous, Elisabeth.
Oh, no.
Who is? I know. Sorry about that, DJ.
I can't accept...
Je vous en prie. J'insiste.
Oh, thank you.
Callie mentions his headache and then gets through to that level of noise. I know, I'm sorry, Callie, that's... Oh god, I really wish that it hadn't have done that. The fact that, you know, it's down on half audio levels already and was still that really agonising level of pain, just... Ah.
Bien le bonjour, bonjour Elisabeth.
Bonjour, mon petit trésor. Je vais te croquer.
Calling children little cabbage. Anything I ever want to do with a cabbage is eat it. I don't want to eat kids. So I don't get the crossover. They're all master races in their own rights, three very different similar games. See, the first two I think were really, really good. The third one, while being a very good game, it doesn't fit in with being a Bioshock game, to my opinion. Like, it's fitting of being a Shock game, as in, you know, System Shock before Bioshock, but Infinite shouldn't have been Bioshock. It should have been its own Shock thing.
Bien le bonjour.
Because it's, you know, it's so fundamentally different.
Mon ami. Alors, tu as parlé à la jolie petite américaine?
God love the fact that it's pretty much a Disney opening here.
Comment ça va, Elisabeth?
DJ, like Bioshock 1 and 2's endings, so killing the Big Sister was pissed you off a lot. Ah, the Big Sisters weren't all that bad. Wow, they were if you were on survival mode. If you're on survival mode, oh, Big Sisters were nasty. Zero. Crossover, Cabbage Patch Kids.
Next time, I promise.
Yeah, that's true. It really is just such a...
Une baguette, mademoiselle?
That's unfortunate for you, Sav. It follows Shock to Biology. Yeah, it does. But so does System Shock. Because, you know, it's a shock to you, your biological system in there. It was a system in that. But, you know, it's just also a shock to a system in System Shock. So I just think Bioshock Infinite would have been much better if they were trying to not have it tie into Bioshock 1 and 2. Which is pretty much only harmed it.
Sally!
DJ. Pissed me off a lot because you're playing with the Xbox 360 controller, not really doing it anymore. Ah. See, I played Bioshock 1 and 2, and I think this originally on the Xbox 360, so I'm just used to it.
Wait!
But it straight up lost its voice for a second. Couldn't hit high notes. Nope. Fingers, no. This is high as a motherfucker. Oh yeah.
Sally,
I hate this everything. I think it's really done. I think it's really, really well done.
Sally, where are you going?
But yes, it's a very, very Pennywise type thing. Very much it. Like trip like little tie-ins in the French. Yes. Like the last booth was all the cages, all the birds. Yep.
Stop! Stop!
And there's the monolith tower.
Where did she go?
They all float. Yep. They all float down here. Look at the wet. The pissed you the fuck off. That was fun. Yeah. This is our Elizabeth. Yep.
I didn't do anything.
To be fair, all of us float. Legitimately, some people do not. True. But higher bone density.
No, it wasn't my fault. Leave me alone. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
Jesus.
I never should have left.
The one that first does have doesn't missing pinky. Nope, she does not. Because now all of Elizabeth's realities are crashing down on her. That's one dead Booker.
Empty. Empty again. What are the odds?
Smells like beef jerky.
What's the hold up?
Just having a bit of a laugh, Atlas.
This ain't a sporting event. Put a bullet in her. No need to torture the poor girl. We're not animals, you know.
All right.
Let her go!
Quiet down, dear. In a minute, all your problems will be over.
Elizabeth, tell him you can get him back.
Booker? Booker, what?
Say,
I don't understand. How?
Say, I can get you back to Rapture.
What?
Just say it.
I can get you back to Rapture.
Put the gun down. Now, what was that you said about Rapture?
I can get you back to Rapture.
And how you plan on doing that, sister? You some kind of magician?
Suchong.
What?
Tell him Suchong.
Suchong.
And how do you know that, slant-eyed wonder?
You're his lab assistant.
I'm his lab assistant.
If it escaped your notice, Andrew Ryan sunk us 5,000 fathoms below his shining city. How does Suchong propose to get us back?
That's between me.
That's between me.
And the slant.
And the slant. But if I do this, the girl goes with me.
Little sisters are worth their weight in gold. She's not up for negotiation.
Last time I checked, back in the city they were making little sisters by the dozen.
That's a right fairy tale you've dreamed up,
DJ, the balloons in every game is an Easter egg. It's really, really common. If you watch my Easter egg hunt or whatever, it's called every video that has it, or Back to the Future. Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
In case I need to get hold of you. If you see Suchong, tell him Atlas says he hasn't forgotten him.
The hell was the need for that? Jesus. Oh, thugs and brutes that I deal with in this. Huh.
Elizabeth, come on, it's time to get moving.
Booker? What?
Over here. Yeah.
You're not Booker.
Well, of course I ain't.
What have I gotten myself into? I didn't orphan that girl. I didn't kidnap her.
But she made for
She
something.
didn't get to kill you. That's why Kes rocks off hurting you. Yeah, sounds about right.
Had to be done.
Did it?
I felt everything that every version of me felt. All of that knowledge,
Excuse me.
I lost a pinky, but that version
That
of
particular
me,
guy is a dick.
lost
That's true, yeah.
everything. In Comstock, that final Comstock, he thought he could avoid his guilt by coming here.
You educated him proper.
Then why am I back here? Huh? I don't remember opening a tear to come back. And who are you? Huh?
I think you'll figure that out soon enough.
Kinky. Excellent toilet department, yep. So here's where, weirdly enough, actually, so, I complained a lot about Burial at Sea Part 1. I really did, and, you know, I still hold to that. Part 2, this one, this I really liked. I really enjoyed this. Something about it, they did a really good job with it. They got the atmosphere just absolutely spot on. The storytelling's magnificent. And, you know, despite me not liking the fact that they brought Rapture into the whole Bioshock Infinite thing.
That wasn't Paris any more than I am Booker.
Now I have to find this
Yeah, I still really like it.
I don't even know who that is.
Not yet. But you know he's the key, don't you?
To what?
You're asking me. Elizabeth. I ain't even here.
Love it. DJ, you're so hungry. I'm sorry to hear that. For once during one of these streams, I'm not hungry. It's probably because I ate far too much after the last stream. Far too much. Was going to just have a homemade curry, but no, I decided to screw it. Ordered in. Had a, let's see, 9-inch pizza, a wrap, some potato wedges, and some onion rings. Good God, that felt like a lot, but at the same time, it was needed. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ.
What are you? Huh? And how did you know exactly what to tell Atlas?
Let me ask you a question. You feel like
I feel strange and smaller. I can't see the doors. What's behind the doors? I can't see the future. I can't even see any.
I wonder if I can help with that.
Oh my God! Stay away from me.
DJ also had. DJ, oh, you had the code I was going to have apparently.
Please don't. I died here. I was killed by that. Stay away from me! But then, how am I here? How can I be dead in this world and yet... My finger. What am I? Huh? I don't understand.
So it says fried ramen, steak with smashed red garlic potatoes. Oh, that's good.
I've come round to your way of thinking.
Reverend 2 was great for storytelling, but was an escort mission 90% of the time. Excuse me. It was, which is why whenever I got Little Sisters in it, I just immediately put them in event. Well, for this series playthrough that I've done on stream, I just put them in events because I didn't really need the Adam.
She left the child to rot.
Are you implying she's the apple?
I'm implying that she did not fall far from
Thank
the
you very
tree.
much for the hydration things, Ab.
I need to go back. To fix what I broke.
Back to where she has no right to be.
Back to where she doesn't belong.
There's a fried rice topped with a sunny side up egg.
What do you
Burritos.
mean? Do you want to tell her brother?
Okay,
Shall
thank you,
I?
Zero. I am now hungry. Oh, DJ, oh, hello, me.
Even for one such
Hello, Kane, and thank you immediately for the contribution to the Smeal stream.
All the doors.
All close to her now.
She'll be just like the rest of us.
Forgetting the past,
The present.
the future.
I'd
How
wager
goes?
she won't even remember
Well,
this conversation.
in about an hour and a half of gameplay, I managed to finish Burial at Sea Part 1. I'm immediately on to Part 2. You're watching the Addams Family. Ah! Dun 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 dun. Love that movie so much. Oh, Jesus!
You're trading omniscience and croissance for death and mildew.
I left Sally to rot.
Smiggle
So I could punish Comstock?
Plasters.
He was trying to
Massive
help her,
honkers.
to save her, and if I don't make that right...
We all have our crosses to bear.
But there is a thin line between a martyr and a fool.
Not wrong. Ken, you love the movies, but I see them now and immediately get so many masquerade ideas. Yeah. That's very true. DJ saying, yeah, Miss all Smeagol tits and arse twerking. Yep. And more tissues of peace.
Warned me that if
Oh,
I
yes.
came back here, I would collapse.
Collapse.
From a quantum superposition to just me.
Quantum what?
I've changed, Booker. No tears, no cosmic knowledge. Just a normal girl. With a normal pinky. If I can't open tears,
More tissues of babes, there it says, yep.
I'm never leaving here, am I? I'm never going back to Paris. You're just what? You're just the fragments of my memory telling me what my future holds?
You decided to come here, Elizabeth. You knew what that meant. Only option, as I see it, is to trust yourself. Find Such home.
Check with Discord messages. And also, yeah, that whole thing just back there about, you know, I'm just a regular girl. Well, that's the only way they could really have you play as Elizabeth and not make it unfair with, you know, all the tears and that. Check my Discord messages. I will have a look in a sec. Tits and Arse Twerk by Smeagol. That's going to be explaining. Yep. Oh, and Zero obliges. Yeah. Yeah, let's have a look at this message you've sent. Approved game. Yes, I was going to... So basically... so the 1000 bits badge, when you unlock it, also comes with an emote. I put the emote in, and it got approved today. Zero being the only person with that badge, or above, has access to that emote. And the 5k badge also has an emote slot to it. And... I asked Zero if she had any ideas, and she said, you know, basically, boob canyon. I tried to upload a picture of the actual boob cannon from God Eater 3. Twitch ain't having it, so I've got to try and find another way of doing boob canyon without it actually being cleavage, recognisably. There you go. Oh god. So his milkshake brings all the hobbits to the yard. Yep. He also has hooker boots, yep. And there you go, Zero with the bone storm.
See how all them fellas look
I think I'm gonna have to use this air grabber. It's gonna be messy, I don't know if...
Well, a blow to the back of his head will serve just as well. Be a hell of a lot quieter, too.
That's not what you would have done.
I'm not Booker. Just because your father did something one way, doesn't mean you have to.
And Zero's just whispering Smeagol tits.
You're not getting out of this,
again, yes, you did make the Bone Storm one indeed, and I thought, you know, it deserves to be used, so, you know, why not have it as a bit of one. You can't do the OK sign anymore because apparently it's like a white power logo. No. If it's if it's down, if it's down, it's a white power symbol, yeah. But just a normal one, it's fine. I thought that was completely stupid in my opinion. Yep.
You'll want to get the drop on him, and quiet. He can't hear what's only in your head.
Well, he's not getting up anytime soon.
And what with his head all attached to his body.
From here on, it's only gonna get worse.
And how much worse is up to you.
Children, a clay, Bradburn.
When it's time for arsehole, it's the white power thing. Up, it's still okay. Oh yeah, yeah. The white power symbol is actually the American Sign Language thing for arseholes, I've heard, which is hilarious.
Get them young enough. You can mold them for life. Scratch that black label like
Mrs. Turner, Daddy's girlfriend, Mummy.
Let's discuss this.
Oh, the connotations there.
Henry!
Draw parasites you met today.
Did you come to Rapture because it's
Corner of shame. I will not share my toys. Wow.
make something of yourself?
Used to be a sign to get punched too if you looked at
If
it.
you don't
Yep.
keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to fall.
You know, as long as it was below the waist was all I
Let's
had.
get its lockpick.
Zero, you might want to not say this. You might want to say his name in advance without considering how touchy people are about it and censorship and sponsorship bullshit. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's very true, Zero, what you said. Yeah, white supremacists ruin everything, pretty much. Which is why, you know, if you meet a white supremacist, punch him in the throat. I quite happily will agree with that. I've been gifted a cough drop. Apparently that's a very unsubtle way of saying your throat. You sound like your throat's feeling like shit. Very perceptive. Yes, my throat is feeling like shit. Yeah, I can just use thumbs up. Correction, any supremacist. Very true. Learn how to pick locks. Oh, I think I can remember how to do this.
Simple enough. Just a 6-pin tumbler. But there's an alarm. That could come in handy, though.
Doesn't matter what kind. Yeah, very true. Did you all snap the neck? I don't care if I go to prison, at least I killed that fucker. Nah, it's a bit too quick and easy. Also, yeah, if you go to prison, it means you can't do it anymore.
Isn't it mine to enjoy? No, says Peter the parasite. We all deserve a piece. If I earn a nickel, isn't it my right to buy candy if I see fit? No, says Peter the parasite. You must only buy fruits and vegetables. If I can afford to see the doctor, is it my concern that others cannot? No, says the damnable parasite. We must all crowd our way into the physician's office. Ryan the lion says,
Came prefers the idea of tying them to a tree, smothering in honey and leaving them there. Yeah, and just seeing what happens.
They're cracking open. My memories of
Ryan
the
the lion
future
says,
and
always
somewhere
shoot to
I'm
kill.
going to go.
You sure it's your future you're looking at?
If not mine, then whose?
Oh, that lockpick looks nice. Yeah, lockpick in this is actually nice, quite nicely well done. Okay, either bugs will chew them alive or bear will. Either is a slow and painful death. That's true. And so it's this saddle dick with meat juice. If a bear or something doesn't come by cough, it'll get a massive and painful infection. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, preferably both. For the pacification of disruptive children.
You sure you're ready to use that?
It's a crossbow. Looks like the bolt delivers some kind of sleep agent. Probably phencyclidine or sodium thiopental. They had all kinds of books in my tower. How do you think I always knew what ammo to toss you?
Knowing ain't the same as being ready.
Why don't you ask Comstock how ready I was?
Your father's blood runs in your veins, but it doesn't have to be on your hands. It's up to you.
Those who cannot create
Here we go, all tortured them to death.
steal from those who do.
Cut small slits into the skin, so you drip minor acid into them.
Where is your empathy? Asks Peter the parasite while he pats his pocket. Do you know this word? Empathy. You'll find it in a dictionary under L-I-E. All right, boys does Ryan the Lion tell us about the tragedy of the commons?
It takes after a while so the pain wears down before killing them and planting little maggot eggs into the cuts on, so they have to, as it clears out, stitch your cut close and wait. Jesus Christ.
Criminal dealings.
Well, if this doesn't get me banned from Twitch, nothing will. I mean, it's fine, you know, Twitch only seems to want to ban people who are actually, you know, showing bad things.
That's what this is.
Keep antibiotics on hand to fight infection while eating them alive. That says it won't work.
We must find it, root it out.
Did you all kill them the same way, burn them to death? Yeah. Bit simple.
Some students refuse to be taught.
Pop. Okay, and Peach Witch has hair up has asked about boobs. Nothing wrong with those. Yeah. Yeah. Twitch has all manner of things in place about proper attire, proper ways to dress, and you know, not showing any sexualized content. But no, people like Anician. Anician is back on Twitch and immediately partnered when coming back on Twitch. Like, when you know, he's still under active investigation by the FBI. As they're all saying things to go against a certain party line. Yep. So indeed, one could argue that boobs are a symbol of life. They are, yes.
Did you ask to be brought into this world?
Partly yes. women in general qualify for it.
Tell them to get it in writing.
You don't see me. So it says, like a line in the Who song, every heart that beats sings a woman's song. Oh, such a good song. I'm so glad I got to see them live before this whole thing went tits up. Is that the same Anician that grooms girls with his partner? Yep. Precisely the one. Got banned from Twitch, apparently perma-banned. Nope. He's now back on Twitch and immediately partnered. And I know really good content creators, really good Twitch streamers who can't get partnered, you know, no matter what they try. Twitch won't partner them. So Twitch literally only cares about making money. That's literally all they care about. If they can make money from something and someone, then they don't really have to abide by the rules. Do you sometimes a simple way is the best way to torture someone? Nah. The Japanese in feudal times would disagree.
That's the name you had me tell Atlas. Huh.
I don't follow.
Looks like this character Suchong has taken over the Silverfin restaurant. That's where the tear was that I used when I first came to
I hate you now. Loads, I'm so far away from all the good stuff.
Turned into a prison.
They did a concert here back in, December, I think. December just gone. So, you know, just before all this shit started happening.
Yeah, that's right.
Went to it and they played the entirety of their album and the the song they did for Jedi Fallen Order. And it was a fantastic set. It was so good.
If we're gonna find Suchong,
they are so passionate about their music.
I know the way.
So yeah, even the rules they themselves set forth. Yeah. At least I looked in it. Jesus Christ! I looked in the right part that time. Dear, it's funny how real tits in the dual games is bad, but God of War is okay and to be on Twitch. Yep.
There has been a lot
no
of
idea.
Talk from gadflies and naysayers.
Zero, knowing how long it's been since any good foreign seniors came here. It was Gax. That was years ago. Jeez, yeah. The old God of War. Yeah, the unsanitized God of War. Which, you know, actually had sex scenes in.
than the destruction.
And you know, the God of War 3 one wasn't even that off screen because, you know, even whilst you had the off screen actual goings on, you had two servants of Aphrodite watching you and borderline teasing each other. It's like,
Fontaine was poisoning
okay.
the people of Rapture.
The closest to my area he got, 5 states away. Jesus.
It was concocted from something far deadlier.
Yeah, but also weirdly enough, when most bands do tours around Europe, they will do 1, maybe 2 gigs in England, and it's usually London and Manchester, and it is a bastard to get to them. If you don't live in or near those areas, it's an absolute bastard to get to. As that says, like the song they did with that one guy, Wolf Totem. Yep, they did with Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach to do the English version. But the original version is also really, really good. Wolf Totem is amazing. It is. When they did that live, oh my god, the audience pretty much exploded. DJ also Mini Lad is still on Twitch and he loves kids. Yep. Yeah. I found about the whole Mini Lad thing like only two days ago. I was like, oh Jesus.
Are you in the know?
It's like, yo, I get these things like, yo, I get weird feelings about certain people. And Mini Lad, I did get a bit of an iffy feeling from him when I watched his content. I was like, there's something ain't right about him. And now I've seen it, it's like, oh Jesus. Have you seen the comparison of the UK to Texas, a single US state? Oh yeah. So I know that I know that most US states are bigger than the UK. However, the way that the UK is means that doing the driving things between them, it feels like it's a really, really big issue. And it is. I don't know what it is, but you know, I think it's the lack of, you know, really decent, accessible, high-speed roads, and a public transport system, which, you know, while it is quite extensive, it is also expensive and also not exactly reliable. That was just America is as big as Europe. Yeah, pretty much. Feel bad for the ex-girlfriend of my friend who don't talk anymore. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for the people, you know, who got taken in by Mini Lads and were subjected to that awfulness. So you can't afford to get to any of those concerts come 5 states away from me, even though I didn't spend on you.
Something to wear that was a little more Rapture appropriate.
So, do you know, for example, what was what's, you know, a decent
didn't have these books in my tower.
We're in a pawn shop. Yeah, so average train fare from here to London. Bearing in mind that from where I am to London is not actually that far. Probably less than 100 miles. £200 plus return. Absolute madness. That is not an acceptable train fare for what is essentially a 2-hour trip, if that. Some of the shit would come up as a massive fun drain to travel that far for that potentially that long. Yes, I wholly agree with you on that.
Tough luck. This is Rapture, miss.
Pawn shop fits for Rapture.
Really
does.
If you are feeling uncomfortable, you are more than welcome to line the walls of your home in lead. If you wish, I could direct you to a reputable supplier.
You fuck him to hell and then keep kicking him in the dick, that cocksucker. Yeah. Yeah, Mini Lad is a certifiable piece of shit.
disappear from sight.
Do what? No, it keeps doing it.
And sneak up on your phone.
But it might now, you know, it might now let it through.
Splicers. I could use this plasmid and see them through the walls, or if worst comes to worst, turn completely invisible and get the drop on them.
No.
Hey, there you are.
How many times have I asked Antonio for lockers with actual locks on them? I come back from lunch and the ensemble I just bought is gone. Stolen! But here's what takes the cake. The thief left an outfit in exchange. At first I was gonna toss that thing. But then, I kind of fell in love with it. It's an old-timey number with a corset, no less. It ain't exactly today's fashion, but I'm a girl who can tell good craftsmanship when she sees it.
So I can think of a whole lot of things to use for that plasmid for. Yep.
Said you were in Paris.
DJ, it might work if you don't want to try again, just in case. That's fair.
There's more of the world as I want to see it. I suppose I wasn't really happy there. We'd all be better off, us DeWitts, if we could leave well enough alone.
I'll be late. Can't be dirty though.
Oh look, it's almost like it's a tutorial lock.
Why are my hands all red? What was that?
Only the weak fear conflict.
The bell has rung. Class is over.
The bell has rung, class is over. That's not creepy at all.
Once I could see everything. Every possible moment. And now...
You're just like everyone else.
Why? Why, because I died here? If I'm just like everyone else, I can't help Sally. I can't even get back to where I was.
If you don't mind me asking, love, why are you talking to nobody? If I had pegged you for a loon, I might have had second thoughts on our arrangement.
I'll hold up my end. But I better find the girl the way I left her.
You're in no position to make demands. But I must confess, I do like a bit of sass in a lass.
God damn it, they made Atlas into a perv.
Good life is dessert. But I gotta ask why don't I have a slice of that pie? Why, oh why can't I have a slice of that pie? If I can't have a slice, why can't I have a slice of that pie?
Another one.
I'd love to have children.
It's him. It's the Big Daddy. The one that killed me.
Just.
You can't trade
He's not
blows
crazy.
with him.
Steal from him in front of him. Yep.
Him down and he got right back up.
So, you know, like looking him right in the eye, like, this is your
I could
orange.
keep my distance, but if I watched myself, he could come in handy. Enemy of my enemy.
Welcome to the Circus of Value! No refund, no return!
Stealthy, stealthy, sneak, sneak.
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition. They're all so pretty. Why, a girl
The
can
Silver
dream,
Fin.
can't she?
This used to be a restaurant when I first came through. Now it belongs to this Suchong.
Music truly soothes the savage beast. This is true.
Looks like I'm not the first one who tried to get in here.
No, apparently Gordon Freeman had a go.
At least he left a trail.
That sounds so cool. Oh yeah. In fact, this is pretty much the first Bioshock where you really want to stay unknown from the Big Daddy and hide away from them.
Somebody must have shot him when he tried to break into Suchong's. Huh. What's this?
My power grows, Gordon.
Well, seems like central heating came from this room, so it would stand to reason that the ductwork should go to Suchong's. Wait a minute. Suchong wasn't exactly a master of subterfuge.
I know. We know this about Suchong. Hope that's the Half-Life Easter egg. I think so, with that kind of detailing on the crowbar.
That you, honey?
Nah. Could disable it, but nah. Oh, it's a shotgun.
I think we found our man.
No sign of him now.
Either he's dead, or working for Ryan. Columbia. He knew about Columbia. And Booker and me. This Suchong must have found a way to reopen the tear I made to come here. But how?
Look how gormless Booker looks in that picture. God, it's almost as bad as my Code Vein character for the expression. Jesus.
A Lutece device.
Bad juju. Don't want to go in. It's bad juju, apparently. Oh, excuse me. I was about to say I could hear the Bioshock thing of, oh look, this is important. Well, of course, there's this thing. Oh look, bloody Gordon Freeman's been here as well.
Look, the tear still leads back to Columbia. Plasmids, vigors. He and Fink must have been in communication, sharing secrets. Like the Luteces before they were physically together.
Ugh.
Why did I need to come here? What does this have to do with Sally?
You remember, don't you?
It hasn't happened yet? I told you I can't do that.
Concentrate, Elizabeth.
No, the doors are shut. Lutece particle.
This bad juju sounds like something Cartman would say to Kyle.
I can't open tears, but we could use this device to go to Columbia and find a particle.
Wow.
But it's been vandalized.
You'll fix it.
Sure. You know, my tower didn't come stock with the Lutece device repair manual.
You will fix it.
Yeah, I'll just...
Elizabeth, will. Fix it.
Okay, there must be some information around here.
Find documentation on the Zeus device. Oh look! It's that. It's that bit. See, I don't know, but I'm sure that after what's just happened, what I just ate, Elizabeth's breath has got to be really nasty, because I don't know anyone's breath who smells nice after eating 3 entire jars of pickles and a whole tin of sardines. I also don't know anyone with your sort of intestinal fortitude to actually chow down on that kind of thing and survive.
And before I knew it, Ryan had me bounced out of my own restaurant. And that Korean had the run of the place. It was a good business, I tell you. I never should have told anyone about that light. About those weird buildings I saw floating in the clouds. And most of all, I never should have told no one about that girl who showed up one day in that old-timey blue dress.
Me.
These are elements. Sodium, titanium. Why would these be on schematics for... It's code. A Visionaire cipher. If we assume hydrogen is A, and iron, the 26th element, is C...
You always used to need a code key.
It's right here. Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac. Looks like a punch list for things Suchong needs to fix the machine. A cold cathode tube, a carbon dioxide scrubber, and a heatsink. Any of the vending machines should have the cathode tube. And we can look for a CO2 scrubber in the bathysphere showroom. A lot of models should have them. A heat sink. Oh, that's... Where in a department store are we gonna find...
Keep your cool with Old Man Winter.
That'll work. Time to find those parts. Then I just have to repair the most sophisticated piece of technology ever created.
Elizabeth, you saw yourself make this repair. You can do this.
Whatever you say. Guess we better find our way out of here.
Zero, Bly, have to get to my shower and go to bed. Funeral's tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Zero.
I don't suppose you've conjured up the miracle you promised yet?
I'm working.
Hopefully I'll be there for your stream if you're not free again by the time Brett starts. That's completely understandable, Zero. I hope you have a good night tonight, and I hope the funeral goes as well as it can, and you have my deepest condolences for your loss.
Thanks.
Think nothing of it, but it's the last favor you'll be getting.
Problem. Big Daddy will not
Join
imprint
the rest of the
on the
stream.
little brats.
Thank you very much, Zero.
Succeeded in imprinting his disgusting bird on his subject.
Thank you for the hydration,
The
DJ.
stupid man succeeded where Suchong failed. If Suchong could obtain hair sample of Fink's subject, Suchong could determine delta of genetic material with little sister. Proof is in DNA pudding.
Proof is indeed in a pudding. Wow. Oh yeah. Modular Columbia. In DNA pudding. Night. Good night, Zero.
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device at work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's
not prudent for Suchang to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Innovatag. Fix machine.
Enough talk, fix machine.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir. I'm representing Olympus Heights. Hope I do you all proud, gang. For the talent portion, I've chosen a song that's ever so dear to my heart.
Well, she was going to survive.
Come on out, you!
But no, now she got tranquilizer dart in her, and now she's fallen and broken her neck. Oops. DJ, God damn it, Game, you're hungry. I don't think you're going to be wanting a DNA pudding though, DJ.
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Okay, we'll go this way.
3 at least. Of course, I'd need to find the right fellow first. Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition, and they're all so pretty.
Maybe do. Not. I don't think you would if you knew the primary sources of DNA.
This fella Atlas has been making the rounds down here, trying to bring some kind of order to this pit. All the Splicers think the man walks on water, but something about him smells stink to me. Reminds me a bit of my former employer, Frank Fontaine. Always talking about how he was going to lift Rapture right out of the old man's wallet. No fuss, no muss. See where that got him.
That was ridiculously loud sound effect.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Charming.
Now be quick about it and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
Memo to the sales team. While we deny all customer claims regarding purported burns they have...
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube.
Not what I was looking for, but thanks anyway.
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th, the big founding of Rapture shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's
Company,
Day
man.
in Arcadia is real popular. If it's near New Year's Eve, then, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd ask my
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
If it screams for mercy, we'll have it. No, that ain't it.
Just what we needed. Now we need to find a CO2 scrubber and a cathode tube.
Welcome to the circus of... Come back when you get
There should be one in one of the bathyspheres.
Something special. Not some fly-by-night thing, right?
Honey pie? You got a friend over?
I'll look everywhere.
That only seems to be knocking them back.
You're only gonna do real damage that way if they don't see you coming.
I don't want you here! What if they're just waiting for me?
Seaman? Yep. How did they not see me? Well, they did that time.
Who are we? Heard that. Here's a bell. Expose your frailties to me! How can you ration up?
Feeling hot under the collar? Stay frosty with the plasmid that lets you enjoy life at a cool pace. Turn down the heat.
Can I see it, please? CO2 scrubber.
And the keys of relaxation with old man
Welcome to the circus of value.
Well, for the moment.
Hey, I've got a family to feed. Welcome to the circus
That's definitely not worth it.
Come back when you get some money, buddy.
Oh, it sounds like Four Lance Bandit. Yes, Splicers I can. Nasty and insane. You had nothing.
Get out here! Your supper's getting cold.
You had absolutely nothing, I promise you.
Come on out, you! Sure put a stop to that. Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
I'm sat here thinking like, oh no, I can just hold down the triangle button and lean. Like, no, this ain't Dishonored.
Get out here! Your supper's getting cold! Stop it!
What about me?
I forbid it!
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
I saw where you went.
It's okay, I have patience. Haha. This is right.
Not such the eager beaver I thought.
DJ, I love how in Bioshock 2, you're a big daddy and you have to kill other big daddies to get the good ending. Yep. Bioshock 2 was a odd game concept-wise, but still worked really well.
From the air supply in a submersible, suffocating.
Just, you know, really hate the fact that they seem to do everything possible to try and erase it from the game timeline. Thank you for the hydration, DJ.
Buildup would limit the submersible period.
Well, he's dead. Stabbed through the heart. Someone's to blame. He gives Rapture a bad name? I don't know. Really itchy nose. Really, really itchy nose.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now...
DJ, I know you want to Bioshock 4 where you're playing as Big Sister and you have to kill other Big Sisters?
Dead.
Nah.
That's what you want to call it.
This
No. If they make another Shock game, they're going to have to get away from Rapture and this mess as well. I really don't think they need to go anymore into the Bioshock games. They need to, if they're going to do anything else, they need to make a completely different Shock
not even
game.
Me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning and a handful of lockpicks.
You know, and plasmids, and this crossbow, and you know, all the other things that you got, Liz.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But the death. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Ryan's playing them all like a cheap fiddle. He plays, and oh, how they dance.
Uncompromising, then fine. Issue fits, you got it.
Who's there? How long you been driving this?
Look long and hard enough.
So they're going to make a 4, they're going to hint about 1, 2 and timelines. I really hope they don't. That's why I hope they don't, because the inclusion of all the alternate timelines and stuff like that is really what killed Infinite for me.
We seek out
Simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
You here for an autograph? Everyone wants a piece of me.
Somebody talking about me?
Come here, hon. Got a sweet idea for you.
I ain't through with you yet.
Like some cognitive. Ain't you got no thoughts of your own?
Christ, better prep for my next meeting.
Won't jump through their hoops. Gotta have eyes in the back of your head around here.
Come out here
If it's the only way to make a new Bioshock because fan-based thing, yeah, they really shouldn't. They should just, realise that.
Oh, Jesus!
Well,
I want you to stop following me. Make yourself heard.
they should realise that, they've gone a bit too out of their depth with Infinite, with what they did with all the timeline stuff, and there's not really going to be any way they can get back from it. Like, the System Shock 1 remake is going to be coming fairly soon, and that will enthuse people about System Shock. System Shock 2 might get a remaster after that, and we'll see, because currently it's very much belonging to the cyberpunk genre at the moment in gaming, which I am really not worried about. Well, no, I'm not complaining about, because I love cyberpunk. I love the cyberpunk genre, I really do. Excuse me.
Stay! We may make more of you yet.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
We're not finished!
No, but you are, Sunshine. Just show me your back and boop.
No one around?
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
You love cyberpunk and steampunk stuff because it feels like you can put them in the same picture but as warring. Yeah. You could, but it'd be very difficult to think,
Together, we'll remake the world!
very hard to rationalise in my mind, if you can do cyberpunk and do all the stuff with computers and nanotechnology and all that kind of stuff, why would you use Gears and Steam? Like, it's basically two different chronological times clashing. What does go very well with steampunk, though, which I have seen done before, is magic. Putting magic into a steampunk thing, oh, that's a good one. I'll take that mod. Haha, the radar range.
Probably a switcher on here somewhere.
Yes, right in front of you, Elizabeth. I was just getting to it.
This is gonna be noisy.
Or make a piece of art about a dog into a cyberpunk dog or a steampunk, but it's the same dog. Yeah, that can work. Like doing a crossover thing between cyberpunk and steampunk.
When I find you.
Going to disappear before my diagnosis.
I know right where you are.
Come in the first place.
You very clearly do not know where I am, otherwise you'd be here.
People just like me. Why don't you?
You met from Fallout New Vegas. Yeah.
Give me the cold shoulder.
Pop. Pop. I have no idea what the code is for that.
No, it's not the strongest that survive, but the
As steampunk and cyberpunk are on the same planet, people may go to cyberpunk or go to steampunk because people are crazy. Yeah, people might say. People might see, that cyberpunk is, losing your humanity, whereas steampunk is the proper way forward. I'd rather not if it's all the same to you. I'm rather keen to avoid encountering people.
It appears our time is up for now.
Got it. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
What you doing?
Oh, the snark on Elizabeth. Imagine if you mix Deus Ex with My Little Pony. I almost guarantee you someone has. Also, wow. The augmentation in the cyberpunk side of Deus Ex, yes, fair. But cyberpunk is, Deus Ex itself, ugh, no, awful game. Thank you for all the hydration, Kane.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a
Some dark person really cheerful.
and there's a vintage right in front of me.
And thank you for the hydrations, I have as well.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest, little sisters.
And thank you, DJ, for the hydration as well.
Come on in and watch this.
A lot of you trying to make me pee myself, just like the control stream.
trust you.
Kane, that little emote chain that you just did really looks like Tem is trying to catch a flu virus. Oh, you know, just a mucus particle.
Pretty! You in the bedroom?
Excuse me? Well, I just got catapulted across the area for no reason. I'm assuming it's nearly finished anyway. This is true.
Second later, that's you.
Whoop.
Ground, goodbye.
Wrong. And yeah, Control stream is going to be tomorrow. I am going to finish it. I am finishing Control tomorrow night. No amount of hydrations and rewards or anything like that can stop me from finishing Control tomorrow. Tem looked for some sex. Oh. No, but apparently Tem is trying to get the dragon out of the magic bush.
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but that'll do. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed.
And now, Ken's putting
We're ready.
Tem as an eldritch being. Yep. Are you sure about that? Yes, I'm very sure. Because Control only has 2 side quests and 2 main quests to do, and then that's it. I have the platinum on it. I'm completely finished with Control at that point.
All that's left should be pulling the lever at the front of the device.
And in 3 hours, there is not going to be anything you can do that's going to delay all of that to make sure I won't be able to do it. Is that bladder control? Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I should have called Control last time.
What did I tell you?
That's it. Excuse me. Oh, and what I'm about to do is Callie's favourite moment in the whole thing.
Booker. Look. We're on the First Lady. Can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift.
Or if you make me giggle with lewd remarks, it's still not. You're still not going to be able to make me stretch out 4 missions in Control over 3 hours.
First Lady Mark I did run on
It's not gonna.
and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare. Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
A Les foursome. What even?
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device, very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Such a want something as simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, You're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for suture. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
I get a feeling that Alice already knows.
Seen that one coming.
Yeah, I get the same thing. I actually can't remember how that part of it all pans out. And sides.
Have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
The other you and I are probably inside the factory, on our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
How do you know that we won't run into each other? Because we didn't. Oh, time travel is fucky.
I've taken your counsel.
This
You've
bit.
done me good service.
This bit is Callie's favourite part of the DLC.
I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave a woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Such a good little speech, that. Oh. Subtract, thank you very much for the follow. Why is it I find that the people come onto the stream and follow me at the worst possible time because I'm close to ending the stream. Really? Really? Oh, thank you to DJ, Zav, and Kane, all for the hydration reminders. You cheeky bastards. I love that you found a way to circumvent my my way of preventing it from being spammed. Water dragon. Go with sodding Murloc at this point. Pop.
Those who have will have nothing. Those who idle shall toil. Say it.
Could someone do it again? No.
Never stop fighting.
Oh, I really wish I could make the Murloc sound. Was I being shot at, or was it just, you know, people moving around? It's fine. I'm looking for an autosave point at this point. That ass.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we
irrational.
rise up?
So lazy with your assets.
Violence begets violence. I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes,
Yours looks more sexy.
will I be able to stay to hand?
Only if you're into the emaciated. So yeah, what doesn't make sense is, we're back in Colombia, back in the time of Bioshock Infinite. So why was that an audio log and not a Vox phone? But, And of course, now these things are actually selling items for what I'm using. I really didn't think some of this through. I really didn't. Give me that autosave.
Think.
A giant clock.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
No, there's a slot for some kind of key for manual wiring. We just gotta find that.
There's the autosave.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
If there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
True. Right. Now that seems as good a time as any. There we are. Yes, exit game. Alright, yeah. That's what I'm going to be calling the stream tonight. Oh, God. That actually went by a lot smoother than I thought because, it's actually a good bit of DLC. Bioshock DLC Part 2 is so much better than Part 1. So much better. But, that is it, I'm afraid, for tonight. So thank you all very much for coming along. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. As usual, your support is greatly appreciated. Any level of support is appreciated. Whether all you do is watch for a few minutes, or chat, or donate, or give bits, or subscribe, doesn't matter. None of it's required, but all of it's appreciated. Next stream is going to be tomorrow at 1 AM, as I already said, where I'm going to be finishing off Control, and I am going to finish Control. Even if somehow you do manage to make me take longer than normal, with all your hydration requests and making me go pee myself so often, and weird lewd jokes and making me read out insanely long things and making me have huge amounts of chat to catch up on all the time, I will finish Control tomorrow. Even if I have to extend the stream time, I am finishing Control tomorrow. And if I finish it early, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start playing Vampire. I'm going to start with another game that's awful. Oh, and in that vein, I found that I own a couple of other awful games. In the same sort of vein of it. Concept, amazing. Really well done concept. Execution, shite. And, so it's not so much of a cliffhanger, it's Watch Dogs 1 and 2. I found out that I have them both on PS Plus. I've had them for a while, so I'm going to install them, and they're going to be on the stream queue for me basically putting myself through the pain of going through the games, because, oh, God, they're awful. They're so awful. But, until then, until next time, hope you all have a good evening, night, day, afternoon, or morning, whatever the time is for you. Determination, yeah. Oh, God, I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not looking forward to Control, and I thought I was going to fall asleep straight after the stream. I've woken up now for some weird reason. I'm blaming all of you lot for that. Until next time, though, stay safe. See you later.